Have you ever noticed how many signs there are? Some signs are in writing, like this one, which says, "Danger, tree felling." And some are picture signs. This picture tells us that further up the road, men are working. You know what this one means? There's one near your school. It tells us that children may be crossing the road and the driver should take care. And what about this one? That's easy, isn't it? It tells drivers they're coming to a crossroads. Look at the shape of the sign. It's the same shape as the one that tells us children are crossing. They're both triangles. Triangular signs always give a warning. This one says, "Take care. There may be cows on the road." Or horses. Or sheep. What do you think this sign warns us about? Aeroplanes? Yes, that's right. It warns people that planes will be flying low. You find it near airports. When drivers see triangular signs, they are warned to look out for something unusual. Sometimes signs are a circle. Circular signs give you orders. No left turn. You can't turn left. No right turn. No entry. You can't go up this road. No bikes allowed. You can't ride your bike where you see that sign. Lollipop men and women carry circular signs. They tell drivers to stop, to let children cross the road. What about signs like this? Signs that are a rectangular shape. They give us directions and tell us things. This one tells us there's a hospital nearby. H stands for hospital. P stands for parking. Motorists can park their cars here. Lots of societies have special signs, like the Cross of St. John for the St. John Ambulance Brigade, or a Red Cross for the Red Cross Society. Look out for these signs on ambulances. What sort of building would have a sign like this on it? Lots of buildings have crosses on them. Have you seen the sign of the cross on a church? What about this street? Look at it carefully. Can you see any signs? This shop sign tells us that it's a barber's shop. The barber cuts men's hair. What other signs can you see? Ah, here's one. A white cat. That's the name of a cafe. And did you notice the sign showing the name of the street? Further up the road, there's an hotel. The sign outside tells us its name. The Plough. Lots of hotels and public houses have picture signs. This one's called the Crown. And this is the Royal Forester. A forester is a man who chops down trees in a wood. Some of them are called after famous people, like Robin Hood or the George, after King George III. Let's see how many names you can guess from their signs. Here's the first. The Bell. That was easy, wasn't it? What about this one? The Old Lion. Did you get that right? If you just said the Lion, I'll let you count it. And this. The White Swan. I'll count the swan if that's what you said. How about this? The Dog. Too easy? All right, let's make the last one harder. That's the Angel Hotel. Look out for signs like these. There are lots of them about. There are lots of these signs about too. Firemen look for them. They tell them there's water nearby when they're called to a fire. The white stick that blind people carry helps them to find their way more easily. The sound of the traffic stopping means that it's safe to cross the road. The white stick is also a warning sign to other people that the person carrying the stick can't see. People who can't speak use signs to talk to one another. They make signs with their hands and can pass on all the information they want to without speaking. This man is saying, I went to Wales this year. I took about 12 deaf children with me. They all enjoyed themselves very much. We did different things. We did some canoeing, and we did some rock climbing. Quite a height to the very top. And afterwards, of course, they had to come down. They call that abseiling. It was rather frightening for children. At first they looked down and they were afraid of the height. But I told them to be careful, and they came down and found it quite easy. And they had a good time there, I think.
Come on, lads, we'll make an arrow across here.
These cubs are learning to make signs.
Come on, that's marvellous. Let's have that across here.
The signs are made with pieces of stick or stones.
Break that in half. That makes one bit.
Every sign tells a story.
We've got the arrowhead. All right?
An arrow shows which way to go.
Come on, then.
This one is made of stones and points the way, like the arrow.
Now we'll put this skull and crossbones I've got ready. Okay. Right, come on, up here now.
And the skull and crossbones tells you not to take that path. If you understand the signs, you can follow them quite easily. You'll find signs everywhere, if only you stop and look.